YouTubers? It's GameStar here. How are you guys doing today? I'm coming with you with my new design for a Shulker box item sorting and storage system for PlayStation 4. As you may know, the Shulker boxes were added to the PlayStation 4 edition of Minecraft about 2 days ago. And I've been working on multiple different designs, trying to find the best design, the most compact design, and the most tileable design that you can stack with an item filter. And this is what I've got. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and show you how it works. The system is fully automatic, but I have these shulker boxes that are half a stack from being full that I'm going to use to demonstrate how the system works. And as you can see, I have all the items that I have the item sorter set up for the shulker box storage system. So I'm going to go ahead and pick these up, place them. And this is merely just for demonstration. It's set up to dispense shulker box and then break it when it's full, and it'll just keep doing that repeatedly. So here we go. That's gold. That one's white, green, blue, red. As you can see, I got the shulker boxes color coded. That's merely for demonstration too, but that's up to you if you want to color code your shulker boxes, or, I mean, it's completely optional. I just thought it was a nice little touch. So I do want to say that I use the glass just to demonstrate that you could hide it behind a wall, or this could be the floor level, or you could actually put it underground and then just have your input chest up here instead of an item elevator like I have here. So there's a little bit of options to what you can do with it, but I just want to share this design with you. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and grab some items. I'm going to grab a stack each because it is a half a stack from being full each. And which one am I missing? Alright, I'm pretty sure it's coal. Yep. And I mean, you don't have to use these items. You can use whatever items you would like. These are just the items that I allocated the item sorter for. But you could also expand it for every item in the game if you want. Totally up to you. So I'm going to go ahead and put a stack of each item into the item elevator. The input chest that goes to the item elevator is feeding items across to the item sorter. This chest right here is just anything that's not supposed to be in the system. And the way the system works, once the shulker box is full, don't matter which one it is, once it's full and 23 items are in the hopper above it, it is going to kick the system and it's going to break shulker box into the hopper. That'll feed into the bottom chest, and I have it set up to where it'll go bottom up on the chest. So once the bottom one's full, it'll go to the next one, and so on. And I'm not sure which one of these is going first, but we'll see. I think one of them just broke. Yep, the diamond one just broke. So as you can see, I have a diamond one, full of diamonds instead of 32 short. I don't quite remember what order I put it in, but another one should be breaking pretty soon. It's a little slow, but that's just because of the 15 dropper item elevator. So like I said, if you put your input on top of the system, it would be a much quicker item filter. Or if you put the actual system below the ground and had a smaller item filter, it's completely up to you and what you would like to use it for. And I'm not sure which one of these is filling up. Not the gold. The emerald one's just about full. Yeah, there it goes. It just broke the emerald. And it's doing lapis right now. So, okay, that's not what I was trying to do. So pretty much the items are just going to filter through. And they're going to go into the shulker box. And then once this hopper starts to back up, it hits 23. That's when the system turns on and it breaks the shulker box into the hopper. And then the hopper feeds it to the chest. So it's pretty self-explanatory on the way that the items get to the chest and items get from the chest to the item filter. And then we just had the iron one kick. So this lapis one should be coming. Yeah, the emeralds and the iron kicked. As you can see, they're both full. Don't need to show you those. You can definitely see they're full. I'm just waiting for one of these to kick so you can actually see it. I ain't had a good angle on it. It kicks when I'm not looking at it or I'm too close. So we'll just see which one pops next. Alright, any day now. The gold's up to 16. So the gold will probably be the next one to go. As soon as it hits 23. That means the shulker box full right now. But it's not going to kick the shulker box until it hits 23. So once it hits 23, which it's about to hit, boom. Just like that. It did break the item frame. You do not have to put item frames there. I just put them there just to show what items for the tutorial. So that's up to you. If you do put item frames, I suggest putting them on the hoppers above it so the pistons don't knock it off. But anyway, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to build this. For now, you're going to want to get a dispenser, a hopper, a regular piston, redstone comparator, redstone dust, redstone repeater, block of your choice, and redstone torch. And I'm going to go ahead and start off of here since it's up in the air. You're always going to want to start with the piston first, because you're going to want to line the piston and dispenser up, and then after that it'll make it so much easier to line the redstone up. So you're going to want to put a block here and one down here. You want to break that one. Put a dispenser facing up like this, and you're going to put a block here, and then you're going to come out 3 on top, a comparator, 2 dust, come out 2. You can break this one, and then you're going to go 2 repeaters, no delay. It'll just slow the system down. We can go ahead and get rid of this piston, this dispenser, and we're going to want to get out a redstone block, a sticky piston, and a dropper. So we're going to go ahead and put our sticky piston here, the redstone block, and then we're going to come down off of this, just like that, and put a repeater with a dropper. And then I'm going to go ahead and fill this in with blocks. We're going to want to come out 2 from under the dropper and place a hopper, and the hopper needs to be feeding back into the dropper with a comparator here. And then you're going to want to go a block up. You can delete this block. And then you're going to go redstone torch, block, redstone torch. That's going to activate the piston. And then you're going to want to put a block in front of this torch with a repeater. And that's going to draw the power out of the block here that's powered by this redstone torch. And pretty much the way this is going to work is when this receives a pulse, it is going to pulse this off. So it's going to pulse off the dispenser and pulse on the on the piston. And then when the piston pulses off, it'll pulse back on the dispenser and it'll dispense the shulker box. And make sure the dropper and hopper here have one item. And it does not matter what item, non-stackable or stackable. We're not really going for signal strength. We're just making a monostable circuit. So, and I mean that's the whole design for the shulker box, breaker and dispenser. And I'm gonna go ahead and start with the item filter. So we're gonna come here, and that's a temporary hopper. And we're gonna go up 3, get rid of this temporary hopper. Alright, I think we need to go one more up. So we need to come 3 up from this block. So, and then we're going to go back to, and the only reason for this is the three up is so I have enough room for the redstone for the item filter, and the 2 back is so the redstone torch on the item filter does not interfere with these hoppers. Because if I'd make the item filter under this, the redstone torch would be under this hopper, and it would be powering this hopper, and it would just create a jam up, and the system just would not work. So just keep that in mind. I've tried multiple different designs the past few days on these, and this is probably the best one I've came up with that's tileable, and it's the most compact. So we're gonna go ahead and come down a block like so, and we're gonna come down a block here and out a block there, and you can break this block. We're gonna put a redstone torch, a repeater, block, redstone dust, comparator, piston into a comparator, and then you're gonna want to have a 3rd row of hoppers that's gonna feed into the item sorter. So, and the direction is completely up to you where you're building it and which way you want it to go. I do have a quick tip that'll make it a little bit easier when you're doing it. I'll get to that here in a second when I add the 2nd set of hoppers in. So I'm just going to put a chest on this for now, because literally if you built this underground, you could literally put a chest here, and then you might have to use a smaller item elevator than I have to get your items sent back up to be in the exact same area as your input, or you could have them stored underneath in a secret room. It's completely up to you. But we're going to come out right here and come over on this side, put a block up, and we're going to go ahead and delete these blocks and get the hopper back out. And here's a quick tip on the hoppers. Whatever direction you have your item filter drop off hoppers going, you're going to want to have your shulker box drop off hoppers going the opposite direction, and that is so they end up in the same spot. Because I mean, yeah, that does sound a little crazy, opposite direction, but they end up same spot. But as you see, this is feeding the items from this way, and then it's going to feed the shulker boxes back to the same spot. And essentially you could put an item elevator here. And if you'd like a tutorial on an item elevator, or if you just need help with this design, feel free to let me know in the comments. I mean, if you're on PS4, I could join your game and help you with it if you want to do a massive one, because I play Minecraft all day and I mean, I enjoy it. So if you need help, just feel free to ask. Let me know. I mean, I'm not very busy. I'm usually playing Minecraft. So these blocks are just temporary, and these hoppers are just so when the shulker box gets broke, that's what's going to catch it. And actually, they should be up one more level. They should be even with the dispenser. That was my bad. Because that shulker box is going to break straight into the hopper. If it's not even, it might go flying somewhere else. You never know. And just to show where the item drop off is, I'm going to go ahead and... Yep, I messed that one up. It needs to be going this direction. I mean, it don't have to go this direction. It's up to you where you want your drop off. You could have your item drop off and your shulker box pick up all the way across the map. Totally up to you. But I think to make it more compact and in a smaller area, you're going to want the shulker box chest and the drop off chest in a similar area like I have on this design over here. And then this would be where the shulker box would be collected. And then to add on to this, I mean, it's completely tileable. You literally just copy the exact design, which I'm going to do really quick just to show you how much faster it is once you have the first row built. And I don't need that row. So pretty much once you have the first row built, the rest of it ain't going to take very long, because you could just fill in all the blocks for 10, 20, 30 blocks and then fill in all the redstone. Just base it off of the first row, line it all up, and it should be fairly easy. And I hope you guys like this design. If you do, let me know in the comments, like the video, and if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to my channel. And I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the views, and I appreciate your interest in the video. So I just really appreciate you guys. So I hope you enjoy this design. I know I'm pretty pumped up about having shulker boxes on PlayStation 4 since it's way behind PC version, and I would really hope to see observer blocks sometime in the future, because observer blocks would make this design probably half the size, if not less. So if we ever do get observer blocks, I will probably make a new design that's more compact. But this is probably the best that we're gonna get for now without observer blocks. And let me know how you feel about that. If you play PlayStation 4 Minecraft, let me know how you feel about observer blocks, because I feel like we're really getting gypped on observer blocks. You know what I mean? I feel like we should had observer blocks with this update, but I mean, hopefully we get them soon. I know I would like to mess around with them. I'm sure a lot of other people would. I know they make redstone builds a lot more compact, so. And I'm sure if you know how to make an item filter, you know this, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you real quick on one of these. Whatever items you want to filter, just grab a stack. Oh, I forgot something. Hold on, what's going on here? I see, I forgot a redstone torch. Alright. What are you getting a signal off of? Okay, there is 3 in there. It must be lagging. Alright, so anyway, the best way is to get a stack. It's supposed to have 22 items in it, but you want to put 23 because you want one item to go through. So then all the items will go through the whole system once you start putting items in. And the best way to do it is just take a stack, put one in the last four, and then just keep putting them in there until you hit 41. And that'll be exactly 22 plus the one to start the system, which will sit in this hopper, because there always needs to be one in this hopper for the system to work. If you don't do that, then it'll work after you put two items in, because one will stay here and then the second one will go through. Just so you know, if you have that issue, that's what's going on. And as a quick side note here, real quick, let me put these shulker boxes in so I can start the system, because it is very key to know how to start the system. I mean, once you start it, it will be fully automatic. Once the shulker boxes are full, it'll just keep going. You might have to fill these up every now and then, or you could add a design where you can put a chest with shulker boxes in it. But I mean, 9 shulker boxes, that's 27 stacks times 9, so that's quite a bit of stuff going on. So I figure 9 will last quite a while. I mean, depending on the volume of items you're sorting and storing. But when you start this first time, no matter how big it is, I mean, if it's bigger than 15, you might have to start it once and then start it on the other side just to start everything. But pretty much just put a button and you're going to hit it and it's going to start your system. Not sure what happened there. Oh, I see what happened there. Maybe not. Is there an item in here? Okay, that's what happened there. There must be an item in the dropper, because that's what's going to turn a solid signal into a pulse. Because when this comparator compares the signal from this hopper and it reaches 23, it's going to give a 2 signal, and it's going to be a solid signal, and you need it to pulse so it resets. So that's what this is for. It's just a small monostable circuit. So make sure there's an item in there. And now, as you can see, I'm going to demonstrate again. The button is what starts the system. Boom. Just like that. There you have it. And if you need any help with it, like I said, feel free. Let me know. I'll come into your PlayStation 4 world and help you out with it, or I can just give you some tips over the internet or whatever. Thanks for watching my video. Appreciate the time you took out of your day to watch the video, and tune in some more videos for me about Minecraft. So thank you. Have a good day.